guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I thought let's come along and have a bit of a play and just make some belly bands from some scraps here. So I've got different scraps here of printables, and what I thought we could do is kind of layer them up. Now I'm going to try and be a bit more adventurous here and layer up oh, I'm so sorry about that. Layer up things that I wouldn't ordinarily put together. So for instance, this to me, I mean, I would never put that with that. But yeah, I'm going to, I think, have a go. Although now I'm backtracking already, thinking, oh, perhaps I should be a bit safer because yeah, I might not actually like the results. So now I'm thinking, oh, perhaps I should go with these instead. Oh, I don't know. I was determined to be really adventurous, and yeah, now no sooner have I switched the camera on than straight away my sense of adventure is just going out of the window. Well, this one's definitely going to be a top part. So I'm going to tear this down. Now I'm just doing this because, you know, I like the torn edges. I think it's a bit more interesting than having the, you know, the boring old straight edges. But, you know, of course, you could, you know, leave them straight if you prefer. So let's just tear that down. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I love that one. Now, do we want that on that? Oh, I don't know now. I was so determined to be eclectic. Ugh, right. Okay, let's tear this one down. Honestly, what happens to my determination when I come on? I have no idea. But yeah, I kind of set out thinking, oh, I'm going to do this, and then oh, it comes to it and I think, oh, I can't. That just looks terrible. Even though, you know, I do want to be adventurous. Right. Now, unfortunately, I've torn all that red off, really, which is a shame because actually I was quite enjoying having the red on there. It's quite nice on the yellow, isn't it? Oh, right. Let's just quickly decide which way round I want all of these. I'm going to have that on there. So now it's just, do I want that on there? That on there? Or that on there? I can't do that. No, that's just wrong, isn't it? Yeah, it just looks awful. Oh, I didn't realise that was double-sided. Right, I'm going to just be boring. Let's just be a little bit cautious, because the thing is, if I make it too wild, you know, I'm just not going to then be happy with it, and then that's really pointless actually having made it, isn't it? So yeah, there's no point kind of being too out there that you're not going to then be happy with what you've made. So this one, I'm actually wondering whether I could put this over onto the side. Partly because you can probably see this I'd printed not borderless on my printer. So I'm just thinking, actually, this is quite a good way to cover up that border so that I still end up with a reasonably wide, you know, belly band piece, she says, as she cuts off half of the width anyway. But yeah, I quite like that actually. I think I'm going to do that. Now I'm thinking, oh, perhaps I should have done that on all of them. Don't know why I didn't really think to do that. I just thought, oh, let's put them down the middle. But yeah, now I'm backtracking about that as well. So honestly, there's no end to my backtracking this morning. Right. Okay. Yeah, so going to go for this. Now, do we want to ink this up is the question. These have not been coffee dyed or anything, so I think probably a bit of ink would be wise. Oh my goodness, look at how dark that is. Oh. Keep forgetting how juicy this walnut stain is, and yeah, you know, then of course just making a huge mistake really when I put it down on here and just find it smothering everything. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that looks nice, doesn't it? Right, I'm just going to glue that down. Now, I could actually leave that as a pocket, but I'm going to glue the whole thing, I think. Shall I glue the whole thing? No, I'm going to leave that as a pocket. The reason why I was thinking, oh, I'll glue the whole thing is because I thought, well, actually, I might want to put something over it. But do you know what? I think we'll come to that when we come to it. So let's just go for it like that first. Okay, so glue that down. Okay, right, now, okay, let's just now ink here where that was not borderless. Okay, ink down the side. Okay. Oh, I quite like how that looks already. Right, this one now. So, yeah, let's again just ink around the edge of this. Okay. Like that. Okay. Oops. So that's going to go on here. Now this one I'm thinking in the middle, or do we want to put it over to the side? Oh, yeah, I think in the middle. So this one I'm just going to glue down top and bottom, I think. So hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That was my phone then. So honestly, my phone never ever rings. And then the second I'm doing a video, it obviously can't stop ringing. So yeah, I do apologise. Right, whilst I was on the phone though, I did kind of dig out a couple of bits that I thought, well, I might be able to use some of these things. So I have dug out this lady who, very strangely, I mean, she's not the piece that I would have perhaps, you know, automatically thought of choosing. But my goodness, how gorgeous does she look on that belly band? You know, she just, oh, looks yummy, doesn't she? So yeah, hopefully you guys think she looks good too. I've dug out this gorgeous butterfly here, which I thought looked really, really pretty on here as well. So the only one that I'm a bit unsure about is this one, which I'm kind of debating about this butterfly, or I could go for a blue one again on there, which I quite like the contrast, you know, because again, it's the unexpected, and sometimes, you know, unexpected is good, isn't it? So yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. So let's kind of get on. So let's do one at a time, obviously, because otherwise I'm going to struggle to, you know, fit them all in size-wise kind of on the desk. So let's do this one first. So I'm just going to ink around just so to get rid of those white circles. Okay, that on there. Okie dokie. And then let's just take a bit of lace here. Wondering about the lace at the bottom. No. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I never ever go laceless, as you know. But something's telling me that maybe this one should be laceless. I mean, that's very unusual for me to come to that conclusion, but yeah, something's kind of saying to me, oh, or what about the tassel? Again, you know, not necessarily the obvious thing to be using, but something about that looks really lovely, doesn't it? So I'm going to glue the tassel down first because I want to wrap the, you know, this cord around so that I don't have such a long bit hanging out. So we just press that down like that. Okay. And then just here. Like that. So I'm just going to glue here. Like that. Okay. Okie dokie. And just going to just press it down like this. So I'm just going to put this under here just so that I can, oops, press it down without hopefully spreading that hot glue anywhere else. Just because I suspect it's oozing out, and otherwise it's going to be stuck to the underneath section. So yeah, okay. So that looks really pretty, doesn't it? I love how that looks. Now, I have got these little pink pearls, which I just wondered. I think this is going to be really overdoing it, but I wondered whether we could fill in the little holes with the pearls. I think that's probably too much, but there's something kind of nice about them. I might not even have enough pearls to do this now I'm looking. because there's more holes than I thought. Let's just go around. Oh, I probably have got enough. What do we think? I don't know whether that's just like, you know, really overdone and looking just horrible now. Oops. Sometimes it's nice to just do things really different, isn't it, to what you would normally do. And I would not normally do things like this, partly because it's pretty fiddly, sticking on all the little pearls, but partly because I think it you know, feels like it's overdone. But yeah, I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to glue them down with the wet glue. So I'm just going to put some dobs of the wet glue on and then start sticking them down. Now I've done it this way round so that hopefully I can move these along. So 1, 2, oh my goodness. Oh, why did I think this would be a good idea? Well, I didn't. I said, didn't I? I don't do things like this because it's fiddly. And yes, I'm now again thinking, yeah, that's why I don't do this. Why am I now doing it? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Sorry about this. Right. Oh, come on. Come on. Right, I'm just going to take that one. Okay, right, let's move these couple out of the way. Okay. Right, let's put some glue down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, there's a little hole there that's kind of smaller, so I'm not going to bother about those small ones. I'm just going to put them in the big ones. So, right, let's pick this one up. Oops. Come on. Oh, no, come on. Right. Let's take these. Okay, nearly done. Oh, my goodness. I say nearly done, and now look, I've still got like, I don't know, a third of them left to do. I'm hoping I'm nearly done. Oh, come on. These have been on one of those little kind of adhesive lines. Now, I personally don't really use them on there because I don't really trust that stuff to actually stay stuck. So, as you can probably see, I'm actually peeling them off or pulling them off and sticking them just with the glue. I just don't trust that stuff to actually, you know, stick down. So, okay, right, come on. Okay, right. Okay. Oh my goodness, I love that. Absolutely love that. That's such a different thing for me. Oh my goodness, it's now stuck on there. Such a different looking piece for me. I've never kind of done anything quite like that before, where I've kind of put all those pearls down. Now I have just noticed, I was obviously distracted by the pearls. This is really, really, really crooked. So I'm just going to hopefully tidy this up a little bit along this side. Okay. Oh, I absolutely love that belly band. So yeah, I hope that you guys like it. It's not just me. I needn't have even inked it now because actually I've covered all those little dots up, but love that. Right, let's put that to one side. Okay, let's do the next one. So let's do this one that obviously is, you know, very different looking. So did I glue this down as a pocket? Yeah, I did. Right, okay. Get those pearls out of the way because we're not using them at the minute. Right. Pull in this lace because we can't just have no lace. Come on. Perhaps we'll have that lace there. That's really pretty, isn't it? Okay. So I'm just going to glue that lace down onto this piece on one corner or one side. Like that. Okay. In fact, now I've done that, let's glue it down all the way like that. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, so I want to now glue this down. Now I'm just going to use the hot glue because, again, that's really just nice and quick. And then it will be done. So let's just take that, put that down there. So, I mean, this is just a brilliant scrap buster. You know, if you've just got some bits and pieces laying around that obviously need using up, this is just a really nice, quick and easy project. And, you know, I mean, as you can see, you can pretty much put anything with anything because actually, you know, these are not papers that I would have put together naturally at all. But they're actually going really well, aren't they? So, you know, sometimes actually using scraps in this kind of way, it can bring out something that you wouldn't have otherwise. Right, I was just looking at that wax seal. I don't think that's quite right. I'm just going to have a look at my little flowers. Oh, I've also got this label. That's not really right, is it? Not the right colour pink at all. No, no, no. Right, I'm thinking some of these flowers. Yeah, I was thinking definitely the smaller ones. Yeah, no, I'm not so sure. That's a bit lilac-y. That one's quite pretty. Let's just have a look at this one. Oops. Yeah, that's quite pretty, isn't it? So I'm just going to ink this up. Because we've inked everything else on here, you know, with quite a grungy look. So, yeah, let's just kind of keep the grunginess going, I think. So, just going to glue that little flower on. Okay. Right, let's just go around the edge with a bit more. Okay, right, looking good. And oh, I've just got this peach one. I know this is very unexpected. I mean, where I've suddenly pulled peach out of the hat from on this, I have no idea. But for some reason, that peach is kind of working for me. I don't know about you guys, but I know it's you know, we've not got any peach anywhere, but for some reason that just, it looks quite good there, doesn't it? Yeah. Sometimes there's things that look good for like no apparent reason, aren't there? This is obviously one of those times. So yeah, got those. Now I'm just going to have a look. Got obviously the pink pearls, which we've just been using. I mean, I don't always even have a centre in flowers, but just seeing whether we want centres in these. I quite like that in the orange one. Let me just see if I might prefer to have a just cream one, you know, just a pearly coloured one in the this greeny shade flower. Oh, that looks good, yeah. Oh, I love that. Really, really love that. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to put these down. Now this time, because it's just the one that I'm doing, I'm just going to hot glue that one down. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then the pink one. Just going to double check because I don't want to put that pink one down and then wish that I'd done an ivory coloured one. So yeah, I can't help but think maybe that was a bit too adventurous for me. So yeah, let's go for the ivory, I think. Okay, oops. Okay. Oh, they look pretty, don't they? Yeah, I love how they look. Now, just having a look. So this lady is from my Pink Parisian kit. Now, I wish that I had some of that printed off somewhere to hand, because of course I could then bring in, I think I've got some bows and things in that kit that obviously would just blend in and perfectly match this. I haven't, so yeah, I'm just going to have to kind of make the best of it. So I might just put this brownish ribbon, lace at the top, because again, you know, is obviously quite a bit of brown in there, so it feels like it's, you know, it's not out of place put there like that. Okay. Okie dokie. So yeah, that one looks pretty, doesn't it? Now I'm just wondering whether we could have something else up there, maybe a label or something. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, do you know, I've just spotted I had this paper as well. Just going to put that there. I'm not saying I'm going to use that, because that probably is just crazy option, but I'm just going to put it there just for a minute while we just have a think. I've got a little red flower actually as well. Well, that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Oh, I'm going to do that. I mean, this is like a crazy choice. Like, you know, we've mixed it up hugely now, but I really love how it looks, to be honest. I think it can carry it off, and it's just looking really gorgeous. So it goes to show that sometimes, you know, if you do something really kind of wacky and out there and unexpected, actually it can look really great. Now I'm just going to take this down. Okay. Let's just pop that down. Oh, no, hold on, because that's now here, because that's a pocket. So I just need to be a little bit on the careful side, so it would have to go more on the actual picture rather than the lace, because otherwise I would be into that, you know, the back of the pocket. So yeah, love how that looks. Right, okay, final one. So like I said, I did suddenly then spot that I had this there as well. To be honest, I don't think that's really, well, it does look quite nice, but anyway, no, I must not go off at a tangent again. So this one again needs a little bit of straightening. It's pretty crooked down here, and this also has got the border, so very slight border there. So I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, right. Okie dokie. Okay, that looks really nice, doesn't it? Now, got this pink label, which, you know, is not beyond the realms of this piece, because obviously this has got lots of pink already in it. So, yeah, let's just try the pink label down here somewhere. Maybe there. And, oh, that's what I was thinking of putting on here, wasn't I? The butterflies. I mean, again, I don't know what it is about that blue. Looks really striking, doesn't it? Even though, you know, this is completely not really going on there at all. But I swap it out for the red and think, oh, the red looks really boring. That blue, just, there's something really gorgeous about it on there. Yeah, really lovely. So let me just ink up the, you know, the edges where we've got those holes. Okay. Okay, so that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? And yeah, let's just see. Oh, got a bright blue label, which would just then bring the blue in. I wonder whether I could have that torn down. Like that. Didn't really calculate that properly, and I should have, yeah, I should have paid a bit more attention to that. It's got to be said, but anyway, it's fine. I don't think it really matters too much. So let's glue this down. Okay. There we go. That there. And then think probably I need to glue this actually on. So yeah, let's glue this on. And again, I'm just going to do it like a belly band, or a belly band on a belly band. So that meaning just top and bottom. So we go at the top, at the bottom, okay, like that. And then here, whoops, sorry about that. Okay. So then I'm going to trim this out, obviously, you know, where that label's kind of like overhanging because it looks shocking. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that looks good, doesn't it? And then let's have a look. Yeah, this here, that looks very pretty. Now, did I see some other bits? Okay. Got some flowers, which obviously are like the flower that's on the butterfly, so that looks really pretty, doesn't it? Now I'm just wondering whether we could have this somewhere. Maybe just poking out there, just very fractionally. So I think what I'm going to do is just glue this on first. So I'm just going to kind of glue on the centre there, and then just like here, which hopefully is going to, yep, capture that. Okay, and then this, I think looks quite pretty. Just poked in behind, so we've just got a little tiny bit of that pink showing through, or showing from under, just like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? And then I'm just going to put this rosebud, I think, down here. So yeah. Again, I mean, I'm just being super lazy and hot gluing this, but of course you don't have to hot glue things like this. But yeah. Oh, that's so gorgeous, isn't it? Now, I think probably need some lace, because you know me, I do like to have lace everywhere. Failing the lace, I'm wondering whether we could have any kind of ribbon. Not that one. No. Okay, let's just have a look. Ooh, how about that? That's quite nice, isn't it? I know it's kind of covering that label. I don't mind. Or we could have it kind of there. That's very pretty. Now I wonder, actually just before I go for that, I'm just going to check whether I wouldn't be better with a pink one. Because that is very, yeah, it was quite ivory, wasn't it? Looking, you know, maybe a little bit out of place. Let me just see whether I've got any more of those little rosebuds like that, because then we could just put that at the top of that ribbon. No, I can't see any so far. Oh, what's that one? No. Oh, that's annoying. Because, yeah, that would have looked really good. Really, really pretty. No, I can't see any other of those roses. I wonder whether I've got any in my little drawers. Hold on a second, let me just have a quick look in my little set of drawers here. Just because I think that would just tie that in so brilliantly. Oh, I'm just knocking things on the floor now. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know what's stopping this from opening, but it's getting stuck on something. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, honestly, my desk is so messy. I just need to, you know, knuckle down and clear my desk up, to be perfectly honest. It's not looking good. I'm pleased that nobody can see it. Right. Although I'm sure that this has given you an indication of it as everything's come toppling down. Right. I mean, that one's just, you know, that is just a gold butterfly that I've had in my stash for years from my card making days. But yeah, I just thought I would just try it on there. But yeah, it's not really quite right, is it? Got that pink flower. That's not too bad. I don't mind it. I would prefer, I think, just one of those little rosebuds. But let's just have a look about that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, don't you just hate it when you can't find what you're looking for? You know, I've just got it sort of fixed in my mind now, and you know, nothing else is quite cutting the mustard. But right, come on. Must have some more of those little rosebuds in here somewhere. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know this is probably, you know, the least fun thing to do. Watch me just my arm while I'm rifling through my drawer. But yeah, no, I can't see them anywhere, which is really annoying. I wonder if I've got any anywhere else. Oh, how frustrating. How frustrating. Right. Okay, I'm going to have to give up, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go with what I've got to hand, because otherwise we could be here all day. So, yeah, I mean, it's not the pieces that I had hoped for at all, although I quite like that, actually. So, right, let me glue the ribbon down, because definitely want to go for the ribbon, you know, in some form. So, yeah, let's get that on there. Now, do we want to have this across here? It's a bit sort of wide for there, I think. Let me just have a quick shimmy through my little bag. This is just my bag of bits that I fussy cut, because I'm pretty sure that there are definitely some of those little roses in here. It's just a case of, can I find them? So they're definitely in here. But finding them in a sort of timely manner, you know, for doing the video, yeah, that's a whole nother question altogether. But I don't want to kind of waste everyone's time endlessly looking for them, but I'll just see if I can find any within the next few seconds. And if I can't, obviously, then we will go for an alternative something. I don't know what that alternative will be, but yeah, I'll have to just concede that I couldn't find them, and couldn't find any at this point in time, and just go with something else. No. Aha. Now I have to say, I think this is going to be too big, this one now. So after all that, I found one, and now I think it's going to be too big, because it's not as small as the other one. Oh, would you believe it? Would you believe it? Finally found it, and now it's a little bit on the big side. Do you know what? I'm going to go for it anyway, because actually I don't mind it. It is bigger than I'd expected or had hoped, but yeah, I actually think it can carry it off. I think it works. So yeah, that's that one. So yeah, I absolutely love them, to be honest. They look so pretty, and I mean, they've just literally been made from, you know, absolute scraps that are just laying about on my desk. I can't even pick them up now in amongst all the other scraps, but that's them. Aren't they just so gorgeous? So I don't know which one I like the best. I have to say I'm very, very drawn to this one. I really, really love the look of all those pearls around the edge. That's just so gorgeous. So let me know below, which one is your favourite? Which one do you like the best? And yeah, have fun. I hope you feel inspired to have a go at some, you know, just using some scraps and things that are on your desk. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.